This is the professor with Wealth Campus, and this is a chart analysis of ticker symbol NEWR. Before we get into a chart analysis of NEWR, I want to show you very quickly the power of a bull flag formation. And it's no secret that this is one of my favorite formations to play. So Advanced Drainage Systems, ticker symbol WMS, was a stock that I recommended to members right here in this area. So I watched WMS break out. So what you're looking at here, this is the flagpole for your bull flag. So a huge gap up. Now a lot of neophyte or inexperienced traders may chase at this point and buy it right here, but certainly I would never buy a stock breaking out like that or creating a flagpole. What I like to see is the formation of a pennant, and that's exactly what you got with WMS. And so the stock was alerted here at very close to $23 a share to members. It was sent out by email to members and by private Twitter and in a global chat alert. And everybody kind of piled in, right here in this area. And then we watched as the days went by and we started to see a nice ascending base. And then an ascending base, like I've said before, usually leads to a nice candle. And then we got a very, very nice breakout. And we actually, I think I issued a sell alert at 25.70 something for like a $2.50 gain for members for like merely for holding just for a few days. And I still think the stock is going to continue higher. But depending on what your time frame is and what kind of trader you are, I recommended that we take profits. 2.5 points is over a week or a few days is a lot of compound. That's a lot of profit. So I bring that up as sort of like some background, and now let's take a look at NEWR because this has come across my radar, and this is the same kind of situation. So taking a look at NEWR, what you have here is a huge breakout, and so this is the creation of the flagpole, and it's a big flagpole. It's a $6.30 flagpole. It's a 6.3 move. It's a big flagpole formation, and this is the top, $40.10. Now, I would never buy the top, and I would never recommend anybody buy here. There were probably some people that did buy here and are sort of bag holding the stock for now. They couldn't wait and they had to jump in. And probably what you had happened is there were probably some experienced traders that watched this gap up this particular day and probably actually shorted the gap and then probably made a couple points on the short. But what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a pullback, and I'm looking for a pullback close to the 4-day EMA, and that's my risk reward, and that's certainly what I've gotten here. The stock closed at 35.67. The 4-day exponential moving average is 35.37, and now what you have here, and I'm going to draw it again, it's very easy to see, is you have a flag formation. And I've said this before, when you're creating the flagpole in a bull flag formation, volume is everything. So now take a look at the footprint of money here on this chart. This is a lot of volume. Okay, this is a tremendous amount of volume. This is a tremendous amount of buying, and so to me this is very, very significant. This is a 1-year chart going back 12 months, and so when you look at the volume here, there has never been a bigger volume day in the stock than that day. And so if I jump out of a daily chart here and go to a weekly chart, now in a weekly chart, remember that every candle represents a week worth of trading. And let's just look at nothing but the volume, which is to me the most important indicator that you can use in technical analysis, volume. So looking at the volume on a weekly chart, now my weekly chart goes back 2 years. And so looking back very quickly with your eye over a 2-year period, there has never been a bigger volume day or more volume, I'm sorry, a bigger volume week, or there's never been bigger volume than this week, going back 2 years. Okay, and so that's very significant. And when we go to the monthly chart, because you always want to qualify on a daily, weekly, monthly if you can, if you're swing trading. So it's very sloppy. It's very sloppy trading. There's not a lot to like about the monthly as far as the pattern here, but on the monthly chart, again, so far this month, the month's not finished. We have a couple more trading days. There has never been a month with more volume than you've had this month, and the stock has moved up almost, over 26% this month. So going back to the daily chart, what you have is a bull flag set up here, and so what you would like to see now is a move off of this area. You've had a really big day with a lot of volume, and in charts what we want to try to do is we want to try to follow the footprints to money. And so this represents big money players and institutional investors buying a lot of the stock. This is definitely like a bull stampede, and so following the footprint of money and then watching the consolidation, now we want to ask the question, is the stock going to continue from this point like WMS did? So I would like to see a move, either an ascending base going this way or a continuation of the pattern in this stock and a return to the $40 area. Will it work? Well, I don't have a crystal ball, but what we can do is try to mitigate risk with our charts, and if you do indeed have a nice bull flag set up here and a consolidation area here, we know what our risk reward is, we know where our line in the sand is, and we know, we want to see a break of 40.10. Now what happens if you break 40.10? Well, if you break 40.10, that alone would be nice gains from here. But if you should break the flag top, then you have a measured move in progress off of the bull flag, and that measured move is the length of your flagpole. So in this case, it'd be like 33.70 to 40.10. So it'd be like a $6.40 move. So you're probably looking at a move from here on a breakout. If it breaks out, if you break this $40.10 area, you're probably looking at a move to like 46.50 area. So anyway, this volume is very significant. It's not only the highest volume you've had ever in a day, it's the highest volume that you've had ever in a week going back 2 years. And since this stock has IPO'd, because it is an IPO, if you go back to the monthly, here's the stock IPO'd in late 2014, so it's a 2014 IPO. And remember, statistically, stocks make their biggest moves in their first 5 years of trading, which is why I like to look at IPOs. So not only have you had the most volume in a day or the most volume in a week, but you've also now have the most volume in a month. And to me, volume is the most critical indicator. And so this becomes a chart of interest for me. If you want to learn more about technical analysis, or you want to participate in the alerts, please visit me at www.WealthCampus.com. I'd love to have you in our trading circle as either a monthly member or as part of my mentorship group. And if you work full time, this is a great service for somebody who works full time, because we're not day trading, we're swing trading, and we're qualifying quality setups with quality stocks in a daily, weekly, monthly time frame. And I look forward to possibly seeing you at Wealth Campus or on campus and trading and working with you. Have a great day.